Hi, everybody. Welcome to our What is Coaching call. We're really excited you're here. Kelly and I cannot wait to share with you just about what coaching is, what it isn't, and whoever invited you to this call invited you for a reason because it's changed their life in probably ways that they didn't expect. And because I know this has changed my life in ways that I never could have guessed. Looking back in the last 3.5 years I've been a coach. And so we just wanted to share that with you because this is an amazing opportunity that we are sharing with you, not only to get healthy, but really to impact the lives of other people that are in your life and people that maybe you don't even know yet. You have no idea how this could change them and change you in the process. And we want to share about that with you from our own personal experience and from the lives of the people that we have gotten to have be a part of our teams as well. Like I said, my name is Margot Martin, and this is Kelly, and she's going to share her story in just a minute. But I wanted to kind of share a little bit about me and my story so you can kind of get to know where I was coming from when I stepped into coaching. When I first started Beachbody, I had no idea what a coach was. I actually signed up and did a Beachbody program. I bought it off of Amazon because I had no idea about this Beachbody community. And I tried to do it all on my own. I was in such a bad place. We had recently moved from California to Colorado, and we were living with 12 other family members while my husband was trying to find a job. And while we were just trying to find a house, we didn't know how things were going to happen, how things were going to work out. I've always struggled with depression. I've always been a yo-yo dieter. My whole life, I've just struggled and gone from diet to diet, from thing to thing, and maybe lost the same 10 pounds here and there. But when I got pregnant with my first daughter in 2012, I started gaining weight and I couldn't get it off. And I was scared and my depression continued to spiral. And then I had my second daughter. And right after we had her, that's when I found myself in Colorado, not having my community, trying this T25 program that I got off of Amazon. And you know what? It didn't do anything for me. I failed, and I shouldn't say I failed, but I stopped after about 2 weeks, which was, my MO. And I just continued to spiral downward into this deep depression. Well, fast forward to, it was probably like 6 months later, we were in our house. My family took a camping trip. And we were like this mini family reunion. And right before we left, I saw a friend of mine from college post on her Facebook about this amazing result that she had gotten from this 3-week program. And I saw that and I was like in tears looking at it because I wanted what she had so badly, but everything had always failed in the past. And I thought, this is never going to work. But I was so desperate and so depressed, thinking thoughts that were not normal for me to think because I was just so lost in this new mommyhood in this new city and just had no purpose of my own that I could really see right in front of my eyes. And so I thought, well, you know what the heck? And I put it on my credit card, went on this camping trip, and the group started, and I started to watch all of these people having change in their first week. And I was sitting there in this camper all by myself, bawling my eyes out because I was so miserable, thinking this is still never going to change. Well, right when we got back, I started the program, and within 3 weeks, I had lost 7 pounds and 13 inches off of my body. And I felt so good. My depression was almost all the way gone. My confidence that I really never felt like I truly had was starting to come out at that point. And I was just like, I felt on top of the world. I felt like I had energy to be a mom. I felt like I had purpose to wake up in the morning and get moving. And I just felt so good. Well, in the midst of this, my coach approached me and she said, "Hey, Margaret, have you ever thought about being a coach?" And I was like, "No, I just want to get this weight off." And so I said, "No, thank you." And about 2 days later, I got to thinking about it. And I was like, wait a second. I used to be a teacher before I had my girls. And I thought, you know what? Why not? Because this is truly, honestly, I was like, I'll get a discount on these products that I love. And I love to encourage people. So why not? But my biggest hesitation was that I still had a lot of weight to lose, but I decided to say yes anyways. And I fast forward to me losing 45 pounds and 45 inches on my body over the next 5 months. I have never felt better. I went from a size 14 to a size 4, which I'd never been in my entire life. And I felt so good. I finally felt so comfortable in my own skin and I had confidence. And little did I know that along the way, just me sharing my story was so inspiring to other people that I got to help other people reach their goals too, which was amazing. So then in 2017, I got pregnant again. and I miscarried, and it was a really hard time for me, but I was able to plug into this community I had found through the coaching community and my challenge groups, which we'll tell you about in a little bit. And I gained 56 pounds, which was the most I had gained in any pregnancy, and I worked out every single day. But I had her in November of 2017, and I have gotten all that weight off, and I feel great again. So I have 3 girls. We live in Colorado. My husband Tim and I do, and my story started with skepticism about this working, and it turned into my greatest gift. We've been able to, with this coaching, this little gig of coaching, we've been able to do things like pay our mortgage every single month, pay for my daughter's preschool. Sometimes we've just been able to do the extra things, like we went up to the mountains this last weekend because we had a little bit extra with this coaching gig, and it's allowed me to stay home with my girls, which is what I want, and I love it. And I have this dream of always being able to pick up my kids and drop them off at school. And my oldest daughter went to kindergarten this year, and I've been able to do that and stay home with all 3 of my girls. So that's a little bit about my story and how coaching has changed my life. And just to add something to the end, this has been the best, coaching has been the best way for me to stay accountable with my health, and stay healthy and feel so good along the way. And I don't struggle with depression like I used to. And I also have a purpose to wake up in the morning, not only to be a great mom, but also have a community to plug into of these amazing, amazing, amazing friends that I found in this coaching community, like Kelly. So Kelly's going to share her story.
I just love listening to your story. It's so amazing and so inspiring. So I'm so glad you shared it. So hi, my name is Kelly. I have been a coach for almost 6 years now. I guess it's like 5.5 years. And I seriously cannot imagine ever having another job, ever, which is amazing because I am the type of person that I like to bounce from thing to thing to thing. Like I get bored really easy, but the fact this job I absolutely love it. I feel like it is my dream job. It is my dream job. And so I'll kind of share how I got started. So very similar to Margot, I had my first baby boy, and I had him via C-section. And I remember everybody telling me when I was pregnant, oh, just wait, you're never going to have your body back. You're never going to have your body back. And, oh, no, if you have a C-section, forget it. And so I remember when I had a C-section with my son, I just thought, this is what my body's going to look like. We traveled a ton for my husband's job. He plays baseball for a living. So we traveled a ton. So getting a gym membership really wasn't feasible because we moved all the time. And plus I didn't really want to take my new son to the gym daycares. And so when my son was about a year old, I saw a friend of mine post that she had gotten these great results doing an at-home workout program, and she was doing Turbo Fire. And I thought, well, what the heck? I need to snap out of it. I need to start working out again. And I guess I should back up. And for me, working out was second nature. I was an athlete my whole life. I played volleyball in college. After college, I went to the gym all the time. Working out for me was something I grew up doing. And so after I had my son, to not be able to figure out how to get this back in my life was really hard for me. I really felt like I was missing a part of my life. So I saw my friend post about her workout, and I thought, what the heck? I might as well try an at-home workout. I was so skeptical, you guys, because being an athlete, you're kind of a snob, right? When it comes to workouts, I'm oh, this at-home workout is going to have isn't going to be anything. It's probably going to be a joke, but at least I'll be doing something more than I'm doing now. So I reached out to my friend. She was a coach at the time, joined her challenge group. And in 60 days, I was blown away by the results I got. I had a 6-pack. I felt like me again. I enjoyed getting up in the morning. I loved the workouts were so challenging, which I was surprised about. And I just felt awesome. So after the group, she had asked me, had you ever considered becoming a coach? And at first I was so nervous, but at the same point, so excited that she had offered this opportunity to me. So I talked to my husband about it. At that time, we really couldn't afford it, but I just said, hey, let me go all in for 6 months and we'll decide from there. I told him maybe we can pay for some groceries, maybe I could pay for the gas in our car, and, it'll give me something for me. So I dove all into this business. And at the time, like I said, my husband was traveling. I was basically a single mom to my son. I was also getting my MBA online. So I had a lot going on, and I was pretty much on my own doing all this, but I just figured out a way to kind of fit this in too, because I was so excited. I like felt so excited that I knew other women needed it too. And so I wanted to help other moms. So I jumped all in, and at our 6-month mark, I remember my husband and I sat down and we kind of were looking at how much I had made that month. And I was like, oh my gosh, babe, I could pay for our mortgage. Like I had made enough that month to pay for our mortgage. And that was really the eye-opening moment for both my husband and I, that this could turn into so much more, that, from a hobby that I thought that would kind of keep me in shape to really providing for our family. And I could build a full-time income doing this. So obviously I didn't quit after 6 months, and I've kept going. And after about 2.5 years, I actually built this to a 6-figure income, and it's been that way since, which is amazing and humbling to look back and see, because I feel like I'm living my dream job. I'm staying in shape. I'm able to stay home with my now 3 kids, and able to provide financially for my family too. It's like been the biggest blessing.
Yay, that's awesome. Speaking of staying home with kids, my kids are yelling at me down the stairs right now, which I told them not to. So it's like, mom life, right? Yes, you can have an applesauce. Close the door, please.
Oh no. It's so funny.
Thank you, Kelly. I love your story too. Like, I feel like it's so encouraging to me, because the thing I love about your story and my story is they're like similar in some ways, but they're like so different. Like, you and I are so different, but we actually both have successful businesses and get to help so many different people because we're different people. And that's amazing. But we also have this common bond of being moms and so many great things, which is so fun. So I love it. So you might be asking yourselves like, okay, you keep talking about being a coach, but what do you actually do as a coach? So being a coach just means that you encourage others towards their goals, that you show up every day to your online challenge group. We call them challenge groups. They're basically just online boot camps that we run. Beachbody gives you everything you need to run these programs. And also you'll be plugged into a team of coaches that will help you have all the resources you need. So don't panic if you're like, I have no idea what I would do. We'll teach you how to do all of it. But being a coach just basically means that you show up every single day to your group of people that you have reached out to or have reached out to you. And you show up with your workout every day, you show up with your Shakeology, and you just encourage people as they get towards their goals. I always tell people that being a coach is just being a really great cheerleader and encourager. So if you love people and you love to encourage and you want to reach your goals, being a coach, that's all it is just doing that. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up. I don't have a 6-pack. We're going to talk more about all that later. But I am who I am, and that's inspiring to people just because I'm dedicated to show up every day and encourage them that they can do it too. Now, you may have heard of Beachbody products before, and you might not have. We have some really popular programs that you may have heard of, like Insanity, T25, just came out with this new program called 80-Day Obsession, and 21-Day Fix, which is the program which I got started with. But the cool thing is that Beachbody is constantly reinventing the wheel and coming out with these great programs that we have seen work over time in so many different people. So you can really stand behind these products because they are amazing. And the great part about working with Beachbody and as a Beachbody coach is that you basically don't have to do anything. You don't have to do online parties. Kelly was talking about this the other day, that like she loves the fact that we don't have to do online parties, you guys. You don't have to hold stock. You don't have to worry about payments and credit cards and keeping track of all that stuff. Beachbody does all of that for you. They do all the shipping. You have a website that you send people to for them to purchase their products, and Beachbody sends it all out. So you don't have to like hold a little place in your home for all this stock. You just show up with your workout, and you have a TV, and you show up every day, and a computer or a phone, and you work from that, and you get to encourage people. And I love that. It's just easy, and it's so simple. It only costs $39.95 to get started, you guys. And actually you can sign up for free. Both Kelly and I got the chance to sign up for free, which we'll talk about that later too, but it's really just an amazing opportunity because it's unlike any other opportunity that I've seen, because they make it so easy for you to do your job of encouraging people and changing your own life at the same time.
Yeah. And, I love that you touched on, like, you don't have to be a fitness expert or have a 6-pack. Because I remember when my coach approached me about coaching, when I first started, and I immediately asked her, like, what kind of training do I have to go through? Like, do I need nutrition training? Do I need to go get my personal training? She's like, no, like, you're perfect exactly where you are. And I was like, oh, because I think so often people hear the word coach and they think there's all this training that goes behind it. But like you said, we really are just a cheerleader. Like, you don't have to have a six pack. You don't have to be super buff. You don't have to know everything about nutrition. The best thing is just like Margot said, just cheer people on. And then I know a lot of people worry a little bit about sharing or selling on social media, because a lot of other companies have kind of made a bad name for this. But what we do with Beachbody, I think, is so different than everybody else, is that we're more about sharing our journey and sharing our life on social media and inviting other people to do it with us. We don't want you selling to your family and friends. We want you sharing the product because you love them so much and talking about why they're working for you. And like, for example, with me, like sharing how I can get my workout in with my 3 kids and how these meal plans are helping me. And if you're sharing those type of things on social media, people are going to be interested because you're passionate about it. So we don't want you to feel like you have to be a salesperson or be super like slimy on social media. It also is like the best accountability for you. Like 3 kids later, I'm still in the best shape of my life. And that's because I have all these customers that are relying on me, not only to cheer themselves on, but show them what's possible. So I'm constantly pushing myself. So that's great too. Like, in a selfish way, it like helps you stay in shape too. And this job like really is for anybody. It doesn't matter if you're a stay-at-home mom, you're working full-time. We even have people on our team that are CrossFit gym owners that use this to fill cracks in their clients' day. Like, if they can't go to CrossFit, they can do these Beachbody workouts. We have teachers, we have marketing managers, like you name it. This job can work for anybody or for any time limit that you have. Because really, like, you're building this business. We don't have quotas or requirements or so many products that you have to sell per month. It's really kind of on you to build this business in your cracks of time how you want to. Like I said, when I signed up, I was basically kind of single mom in it and getting my MBA. So I had to build this business in the cracks of time, a few minutes in the morning before my son woke up, during his nap time, and then maybe after he went to bed. But I was also watching classes and doing homework at the same time. So the cool thing is that you can just fit it in your pockets of time, however that looks for you. And we're going to teach you step by step how to build your business in like an hour a day. And that can be split up throughout the day, however you want it to be. But we're going to actually give you like a list of things that you can do that will actually grow your business over time. On top of that, you're going to get training on how to use social media, because that can be super intimidating. What to post on social media, how to run your first challenge group, your first online fitness group, how to grow your team, add coaches underneath you. You're never going to feel like you don't have support or resources or someone to ask how to grow your business or how to do something. So I just want you to know, like, you're going to have support. You're going to be able to fit this in your time. And it doesn't matter what shape, size, job you have, like, this can work for anybody.
I love that. It's so true. And we have coaches, like Kelly was saying, on our team that, are from all walks of life, all shapes, all sizes. I mean, you name it. Like, people who have kids, people who have fur babies, people who have, people who still have 100 pounds to lose, people who have 2 pounds to lose, people who are trying to gain weight. There's a place for everybody. And like I mentioned at the beginning, I just want to like reiterate to you guys, when I started my coaching journey, I was only 10 pounds into my 45-pound weight loss. And it was like actually the best gift that I could have given myself and to others, because they got to walk alongside me in the journey. Because that's all people really want, is to walk alongside you. And we're going to walk alongside you in your coaching journey, so you won't feel alone either. So like Kelly mentioned, there are no sales requirements when it comes to Beachbody, no quotas, no purchase requirements. The only cost is it's $15.95 per month. And that is so you don't have to hold stock in your own home. Beachbody takes care of that. They provide a website for you to send your customers to. They take care of all of that for you. So that's called your business service fee. So it's only $15.95 a month. But on top of that, you get a 25% discount on anything that you buy off of the Beachbody website. So yes, you get a 25% discount off of Shakeology, off of our amazing performance lines, our yummy beach bars, everything, you name it, you get 25% off. And you also get at least a 25% commission on anything that you sell. So that is such a gift, you guys, because you can always count on that. It's never less than 25%. And that is really, really amazing every single Thursday to see that show up in your bank account. Plus, if you decide to grow a team, you'll make commission on their sales as well. So really, like Kelly was saying, it's up to you how you want to run the business in terms of like if you want it to be small, just a hobby, or if you want it to be big. It is possible. It is possible. So like we had talked about before, it's either $39.95 to sign up, or like Kelly and I got to do, it was free for us to sign up with a challenge pack. We both got started with a challenge pack, which a challenge pack gives you Beachbody on demand for a year. So if you don't know what Beachbody on demand is, it's basically the Netflix of fitness. Okay. So people can get all of our workouts in one location, just like you could on Netflix. You can pick any movie or TV show that you want to watch. All of our workout programs are online. So all people have to do is go sign into their online account and stream their workouts from any workout program. So a challenge pack gives you Beachbody online for a whole entire year, a month supply of Shakeology, which is our daily superfood shake, tastes just like a chocolate milkshake. Well, mine does because I love the chocolate. And it also comes with a customizable meal plan with the portion control containers. So it teaches you how to eat, and you can help teach others how to eat according to their goals as well. So you have everything that you need to get started just in that challenge pack. So you can get started on your healthy lifestyle at the same time as you can start helping others get started on a healthy lifestyle. So if you sign up with the challenge pack, they waive that $39.95 fee, and you don't have to pay for the challenge pack. If you've bought a challenge pack in the past, there is also a way for you to waive that $39.95 coach sign up fee. So feel free to reach out to the coach that connected you to this call. So on top of that, like we've kind of been alluding to, you get to be added to a team of people just like you, a team of coaches who are passionate about growing their business and changing other people's lives at the same time. Truly, honestly, the coaches on this team have become some of my closest friends. Kelly and I talk daily. We get to encourage each other. We get to support one another. We're a part of a larger team together and smaller teams that are working towards helping leaders on our team grow and those underneath us grow. It is so much fun. I love spending time with them. We get to go on trips together. I got to go to our annual coach conference in Indianapolis this last year, and it was a blast getting to work out with 20,000 other coaches and getting to see all these faces that I've seen on the computer screen and getting to meet them in real life and realizing they're even more wonderful in real life. It's just so fun. And we got to brainstorm and hear how we could be a better coach there too. It's amazing, and it's a supportive community that we really cheer each other on in our business. This is not a competitive business, which I love about that, because I'm a really competitive person, and I don't want to feel like that in this community, and I never have. It's just been so fun to really make these connections and feel loved and supported on by people who are on the same mission as I am. And it really, truly is a place to belong.
Yeah, it's like all about women inspiring women, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's men too, but most of us are women. So on top of that, I want you to know we just launched some new things that I'm really excited about on our team. So we launched a new coach university where it's a 14-day self-paced training. Sorry. That's all online through a website. So you can go through on your own, which is great. So you're going to feel empowered, and you can also do it on your own schedule again. So you're not relying on having to be somewhere at a certain time for training. Like, you can fit it in. And we have an amazing group called the Diamond Squad. It's all of us leaders on our team, and we are just pouring into our teams right now with extra training, extra support, gifts, prizes, like just everything you can to just feel like you're supported and encouraged and like moving in the right direction. So I don't know if this sounds like it would be a good fit for you or not, but I really hope that you're feeling like a tugging on your heart that you should give it a try. And I just want you to know, I feel like there is a reason why you're listening to this and why you're here and why the person invited you. So I really hope that you give it a try and just dive all in, because I know both Margot and I were nervous when we started, but it has been like the best decision of my life. I am so forever grateful that I jumped in and tried it, because I really don't know where my life would be without it. And I know Margot's going to touch on this, but this time of year is like the perfect time to get signed up. So I know it's like the holidays, and sometimes it can feel busy, and you're like, maybe this isn't the right time, but I'm telling you, this is the right time to get started, to jump in and like go all in. Don't you think?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's some exciting stuff happening, like so much happening. And there's always exciting stuff happening. So no matter when you're listening to this call, I promise you're going to jump in and be excited. But right now is especially an exciting time. We have this brand new Shaun T workout coming out. You know, he's a creator of Insanity T25. And it's going to help people get results, amazing results, in even less time. Like, we're always coming up with these new ways to really reach different crowds of people, which is what I love. So we would love to get you up and going before this busy time of year, because this is so exciting to be a part of right now. And like Kelly said, coaching is such a gift. It has really helped my family be able to do so much. And I look at Kelly, and, you know, she's not going to talk about it probably in the same way that I would, but she has been able to build this huge empire of women who are inspiring other women, and also helping other people get healthy, and building a 6-figure income, you guys. And I didn't think that was even really possible in this business, but I've seen my business, as I've been dedicated to it, grow year after year. And that is so encouraging to me, because coaching has given me freedom to be able to give more at Christmas time, to pay for my gas, to pay for groceries, to pay for little things, whatever it may be in different seasons of the year. Coaching is really what has allowed me and my family the opportunity to do those things. But at the same time, what's even more important to me is that it has given me a place to belong, and to really feel like I have a place to wake up and check into every day, where I can stay at my healthiest self. I'm in the best shape of my life. And I also get to help others get there too, which is so inspiring. And it gives me so much purpose to wake up in the day, outside of being a mom, of course. So we want to encourage you to reach out to the coach who sent this call to you. We'd love to get you started right away and get you plugged in, have you be a part of our tribe. So thanks for jumping on, you guys. We hope you guys have a really, really great day. And we can't wait to talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.